Everyone, Gaming here, back with some more Minecraft. So I built this really efficient wood farm. I recorded it, and I have this new mic. I got a Blue Yeti. I recorded it, but when I went to edit it, my voice was cutting out so much because my settings were so bad that I just decided not to use the footage. So instead, I am going to try it again, show you that I built it. You can see that I built it, and then I will do a little tutorial in a creative super flat world. So let's switch over worlds and we shall begin. Okay, now we are in the creative redstone testing world, and you're going to want to start off by making a 9x9 spacing out a 9x9 area for this build. And in this chest, I have the exact materials you're gonna need. 2 stacks of whatever blocks you want. 26 half slabs of that block. 58 whatever log you want. It has to be logs. 1 dirt block, 1 glass block. 84 regular pistons, 59 sticky pistons, 10 obsidian, 2 stacks of redstone, 4 redstone torches, 9 repeaters, 1 comparator, 1 stone pressure plate, 1 dispenser, 11 chests, and 24 hoppers. Now, let us hop into this build. The first thing first, you're going to want to build up 2 blocks and 2 sticky pistons out like that. Destroy those blocks. Have this little double piston tower be 6 blocks tall, all of them being sticky pistons, and this is the start of your double piston extender. Now you're just gonna want to, right here, yeah, that's where we want it. No, it's not. Why not? Dirt right there, and then a glass block right there in front of those pistons. Next, we are going to make the leaf crusher pistons. We're going to want to build out like this. Nope, it needs to face the other way. We're going to have a 5x5 wall of sticky pistons right here. Oh no, I made it too low, sorry. We want it to be level with the top of this. And then on the other side, we're gonna build out. I'm just using these as temporary blocks. But instead, this side is gonna be a 4x5 tall piston wall. Again, all of these are gonna be sticky pistons. And there, that is the start of your leaf crusher. Now we're going to place in the dispenser. That's just temporary. Dispenser is going to want to go there. This is where the bone meal is going to come out. Now you're going to want to take whatever wood log you're using and build up right here. And then on all of these surfaces of these pistons, place logs. Doesn't matter what log it is, it just has to be a log. And then right in this corner, diagonal to these pistons, you're going to want to build a tower of logs going up to the top, and then destroy the bottom 2, which are temporary blocks. Okay, now we are going to do the redstone for the double piston extender. You're going to want to place a sticky piston facing towards these pistons, a block on top of it, dig 1 hole down, and a torch here. You're going to want to get a repeater right there, block, redstone on it. Pistons are transparent, so the redstone can go through it. Then you're going to want to place slabs going up the sides like this, and then redstone on all of these slabs. This will power these pistons. And then on the other side, we're going to want to build over 2 here. Repeater, just set to 1 tick. Go up a block. Place a block here. Here. No. Yes. No. Here, here, and here. With slabs extending on the top of the blocks right there. And you're gonna want to build out like this. So there's slabs extending out to here. And then the same for this top part. And then you're just gonna want to place redstone along all these surfaces. And that is your double piston mechanism right there. Now we are going to place the blocks where you're going to be standing. You're going to want to put a block right here with a pressure plate on it, and then a half slab right in front of the dirt with redstone on it, and then a log underneath this log with a torch on it. And then for the system that we use to as the clock for the dispenser, we're going to want to have a comparator going out from this pressure plate in subtract mode, redstone around it, and then going back this way. A block here. We want a log next to the dispenser, upside down half slab right there. Redstone going up like this. So if we stand on this pressure plate, the clock will activate the dispenser. One thing you're going to want to build is a half slab 7 blocks above the dirt blocks so that large trees don't grow. Next, we are going to do the redstone that activates the leaf crushers. You're going to want from these half slabs to just build out like this. And last one on the top. And then put redstone over all of these surfaces. And now for the other side, it's a little bit different. You're going to want to place a slab right here, block, a regular block, and then a half slab there, blocks. And then for this one, it's the same half slab, block, 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 half slab, and then blocks the rest of the way. But for this next part, you are going to want to place a slab there, and then blocks the rest of the way. And then just as last time, we are going to want to put redstone along all of these surfaces. Now, let's say there is a log here from a tree growing. It will be pushed over and these leaf crushers will extend and destroy these leaves. Okay, now we are going to get to the part that moves the logs into an area that allows you to easily mine all of them. First, we are going to want to start off by placing a 6-high tower of regular pistons right here. Then we want blocks right there, like this. And then you're going to want redstone on the blocks closest to the pistons, and then you're going to want repeaters here set to 3 ticks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next, we are going to move the logs over to this side with a little smart piston system. We're going to want to bring blocks out like this with a 5-high obsidian tower, and then we want to put a sticky piston right there, block on the face of it, 2 blocks underneath those blocks, redstone torch on those 2 faces, and then we are going to want to get out our regular pistons and then build a 6-tall tower right here. Now that we have this, we are going to place down the redstone that will power these pistons. You're going to want to build blocks like this, on all of these levels, and then we are going to want a little slab zigzagging staircase going all the way up. Like this, and then we want redstone on all of these surfaces. So you can see when I place blocks as if there's a tree here, and there's a log right on the bottom, it will push it all to the side. Like this. Now we are going to make a large piston wall that will put it all into a little square area, all the logs into a square area. This wall is going to be 12 blocks long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks tall. I will fill this in and I will get right back to you. Now that you have the piston wall, you are going to want to hook it up with redstone. So you're going to want to go behind it, place blocks on next to all of these slabs, then blocks going down the back of it on all of those levels. Then you're going to want a block here, here, and here. You're going to place repeaters here set to 2 ticks. And then redstone along all of these paths. And that's the piston wall wired up. Now the final thing you're going to want to do is rig up a little system that picks up most of the dropped saplings. You're going to want to place a chest here and here with hoppers going on the back of them in as many places as you can fit. Now, the amount of hoppers you're using here varies. The amount that I gave at the beginning was the minimum. I'm using a lot more right now. Just going to want to put them everywhere. Now, to make your life a bit easier, you can place a platform of blocks where the wood will sit, and then you can just go along and strip mine all the wood. Something I almost forgot, you want to make a bulk storage system going off of the dispenser to place a lot of bone meal in. Just like this, going up this side in this little crevice. And then you want a chest here that you can place your bone meal in. Now that I have filled the system with bone meal, I am going to run the machine for a little bit until I have a full pile of wood. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished using this till when it was completely full, and when the storage area is completely filled, the machine actually stops. It can no longer push these blocks away, so if you're just constantly doing it, you'll know when it's full. So if we back out here, you can see that there are a lot of apples and saplings just stuck on the machine, and I don't really know how there's a solution for that, but normally a lot of the apples and saplings go into these hoppers and then into the chests. Now, here is all the wood done. If I get out an iron axe, I don't need it because I'm in creative, but just to show you. If you were in survival, you would just go around like this was a strip mine and then just chop away until you were completely done and had all the wood. I did this when it was only half full in the survival world, and I got over 6 stacks. So this is very efficient. You get a lot of wood in a small amount of space in a relatively short amount of time. Now there are some leaves, that doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna destroy this so that the... Will this turn off? Please turn off. There we go. So yeah, that's basically the efficient one that I use in most of my worlds. This does work on console. I have used it on an Xbox world, but it's much more lag friendly on PC. So anyways, let's cut back into the survival world. Now, a good thing to know about this ahead of time, it can only work with oak trees, because oak trees can grow next to each other. Other trees cannot, unless there are like spruce saplings or jungle saplings, which grow in a 2x2, create a larger tree, but this one can only do oak. So that's something that's good to know. Off screen, I am probably going to just spruce up the redstone a bit, add a little cover around it so it doesn't look this ugly, make a ladder up to the chest so I can place bone meal in it, which I used all of my bones just to do this in survival mode. But that is all the time I have for this Let's Play tutorial hybrid. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and have a wonderful day.